It's the two Marks here from Action Coach. We'd like to give you 3 survive and thrive tips for you and your business. The topic of this movie is change. So, Mark, what's your first tip for change?
The first tip for change as a business owner is to adopt the mentality that we're going to lead the change, not just follow it. There's been an awful lot of change happening, deliveries to home, staff working from home classically, changes in transport and environment. And the trick to be on top of it and to be confident is to make sure we're leading ahead. What we're not doing is just waiting for the latest thing that forces us to change. Have a list of things that you in your business want to change. Rather than being forced to do it, work through the list of stuff you want to change. So be a change leader. That's tip number 1.
Thanks, Mark. I guess the second tip for managing the change is question all areas, question everything. Look,
Absolutely.
in times of change, you can kind of think of things as the status quo, or what we would consider as being normal, as having been unlocked or unfrozen, right? So now is the opportunity to question absolutely everything, to kind of really dive into things, understand exactly what's going on in the business, and question everything that's going on in terms of how you're operating as a business, and also anticipating what's going on outside in the outside world. So tip number 2 is question everything. Mark.
And tip number 3 is very natural. Human nature is very natural at getting into the groove, getting into a system that feels safe, secure and predictable. Very hard for some of us to change our mentalities, but at these times we've all experienced anything can happen. So once you're ready to start changes, be prepared to change again. Be prepared to respond to events that are happening around us very, very fast. Think ahead as much as we can. Talk to others about the future as much as we can. But be prepared that anything could happen, and therefore we need to adapt. Again, always have a mindset of flexibility and responsiveness and changing actions as much as we can, because that is now the nature of running a business. So there are 3 tips, Mark.
Absolutely, thanks, Mark. And I guess just to build on that last one, I guess what I would add to that is to say, expect the unexpected.
Right.
Things that we previously thought could never possibly happen.
School closures.
School closures, for example. Nobody expected that our entire country's school children would be sent home for what could be up to 6 months, right? So, expect the unexpected, because anything could happen, and anything that we previously took for granted or as normal or stable, that's now fluid. So, thank you for watching. We're Mark and Mark from Action Coach, and that was 3 tips for survive and thrive.